Alright, I will just quickly show you how I did the trick, and it really wasn't too difficult. I first will draw shape of square with shift pressed. I do this fairly large because it's easier to work than Ctrl V. I already have color, but probably black is not a good one. I like use this one, and maybe we can do a nice shade of green, for example this one. So no stroke, and we have here basic shape, basic square shape. Then what I do is you have to click on it, go to the effects and stylize, and then have drop shadow. You have to be very careful with drop shadow. I use just really slight 0.02 inches in both sides, and I experiment with 70% of darkness. But if I use color, I use usually purple, dark purple, not black. So you can preview this. You see that this is really slight. I can click OK and put this a little bit larger, so it's really slight, but if you put too much it becomes busy as you add more of those shapes. So let me continue. Next step will be a gradient. You can go here to this tool and you have plenty of options for gradient. Let me just choose type linear, and oh, it's here, but it changed for color, so maybe just have to go here and choose our green. Then I don't like use, let me just see what's happened here. Change. Alright, maybe here. Let's choose green, and I don't like use white unless you want really strong contrast. So then if you click here, you can just use different shade of green, you see, and for this purpose that's good enough. And then I use angle 45 or minus 45, it doesn't actually matter. Let's put this one, and as you see we have a basic shape already done. So I press Ctrl V, and just to see how it works, I think it's fairly good. So now just do this, click on the square, press Alt, and then just drag aside, so it will actually copy this. Something doesn't obey me today. Alright, didn't copy. Okay, let's try again. Something strange has happened. Maybe my memory is too stretched. Alright, let's try again. Like that will be good. And let's see. Yes, he copied that. So now I grab both of them, push a little bit aside, and do the same thing. I press Alt and drag them aside. Hopefully it will work. Alright, good. Now I grab all of them, right, and in no time with shift I will resize them a little bit more. Let's say this will be good. Alright, and then I want to fill this space, so I just grab two of them, and with Alt pressed I drag those two guys here, right? Now, if you have too much space, you can always grab them both and nudge with the arrows wherever you need, right? Let's fill all that space, all the width of the artboard. So again, press shift and stretch them, but not losing the square shape. Right, that's the first step. Done. Now, what we want to just fill with this, and the easiest way I found is just, you know, mark all of them, press Alt, and go with them a little bit down. I don't know what's really happened, but it should work. Let's nudge them with arrow, right? Now, I don't want to repeat this many times. Release those, grab all of them, and once again go down here, right? And then and maybe we'll nudge them a little bit more, okay? And again, you grab all you have and go down, and that way will actually fill all your page. And now the last part of the trick, let me just nudge this. I don't know what really happened with my memory. Alright, for the purpose of this presentation, that is fairly good. Now the last trick is make that nice look of the squares. So what I do, always square, 3 by 3, 2 by 2, 4 by 4. I grab them and flip them, let's say 180%. I think it's good. Alright, so what just happened? They changed that gradient, the angle of gradient. Now I grab 3 of them here and do once again stuff, but this time I want just 180%, so it flipped them different, or even let's do 90%, 90 degrees, and press OK. So you see, and it started looking really interesting. Ctrl V every time, so you can use your selection again. Now, Ctrl Z to undo this. Now I think I want 4 by 4 and flip them minus 90%, so it kind of goes completely different direction, and see how it works. Alright, and one more time, just it's already good, but just so you know, I just grab 4 of them here and let's flip them, come on, 90%, 90 degrees positive, right? And then at the end you actually have something like that. Those actually have different spaces in between because I didn't really work to place them in exact position, but what is this about. So you can, if you do this for you can spend a little bit more time on this, and then you just open or deleting whatever you need, right, and where you need. Let's just say that is almost done. Then you place your text. Done. and that's how I do this. So as you see, it doesn't really take too much time, but you know, as you gain practice, you can work the details a little bit better, so the effect will be uh, you know better quality. And that's it. Thanks.